Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another lesson in our ongoing French course. In this lesson, we're going to look at another important verb, the verb ennuyer, which means to bore or to bother. Ennuyer belongs to that special category of verbs whose Y changes to an I in some of the forms in the present tense. So we're going to look at some examples. Just a little bit about the history of the verb ennuyer, to bore or bother. It's from Latin inodiare, which means to make loathsome. Some words that are related to the French ennuyer are the English word annoy and the Spanish word enojar. The meaning in Spanish has taken on a stronger meaning than it has in French. So now let's look at the forms of this verb in the present tense. It uses the regular present tense ER endings of verbs, and I'm sure you know how to do this in your sleep already. Remove the ER ending from the infinitive, and you're left with the stem or the root. And at this point, all you have to do is add those endings that correspond to the subject pronouns to the stem, and you have the different forms. So the first one here, notice that it will change in spelling. The Y will change to an I as I add the E. So there you have it. J'ennuie, j'ennuie, which is I bore. Tu, we start with our root, our stem. We add the ending and the spelling change occurs. Tu ennuies, tu ennuies. You bore. Il ennuie, elle ennuie, on ennuie. So he bores, she bores, or one bores. Nous. Remember, the nous and the vous forms do not have the spelling change, so the stem will say the same. So we just add our ending to that, and we have ennuyons. Ennuyons. Nous ennuyons. Vous. Start with your root, your stem, and add the ending. Vous ennuyez. You bore. And then finally, il or elle. For this last form, we will return to the spelling change. So we start with the root, we add the ending, and also the spelling change occurs. So, ils ennuient, elles ennuient. They bore. So there you have it, the forms of ennuyer in the present tense. So now that you know how to do this, then the fun part, you can actually begin using it in sentences. Use it to communicate in French. We'll start with something simple. If you want to express the idea, he bores me. He bores me. We're going to start with the verb first, he bores. So, il ennuie, he bores. But before we add this last word, I have to mention something important here about French word order. French word order is not the same as English word order. It's a different language and can have its own word order. So in English, we add the object pronoun after the verb here in this case. But in French, you have to place it before the verb form, before the conjugated verb form. So in French, me is me, just like the way we spell it in English, but because a vowel follow, we have to remove the E and use an apostrophe. So to complete this sentence, if I want to say he bores me, I literally have to say he, me, bores, which would be il m'ennuie, il m'ennuie, il m'ennuie. Let's try another example. Very similar, she bores me. So start off with your subject and verb, which would be she bores, elle ennuie. And the me part, in French, the me is me, just spelled the same way as we do in English. But remember, it has to go before the conjugated form of the verb. And remember also that the E will be dropped and replaced with an apostrophe because of the following vowel. So put it all together, and you have elle m'ennuie. She bores me. Elle m'ennuie. So here's another good example. They bore me. They bore me. Let's start off with the subject and verb first. They bore. Ils ennuient. They bore. The me again has to go before the conjugated form of the verb, and it has to have an apostrophe because of the vowel that follows. So, ils m'ennuient. They bore me. Literally in French word order, they me bore. Il m'ennuie. How about you bore me or you are boring me? Remember, you bore, you are boring is the present tense in French. So we start off with tu ennuies, you bore, and me, tu m'ennuies, tu m'ennuies. If you want to use the formal you or the plural you, it would be vous, vous m'ennuyez, vous m'ennuyez. You bore me, you are boring me. And of course, here's the classic example. The professor bores the students. So let's start off with our subject, le professeur. Le professeur, he bores. Le professeur ennuie. And finally, the students, les étudiants. So there we have it. Le professeur ennuie les étudiants. So I have to ask, am I boring you? Je vous ennuie? I hope not. Well, I certainly don't want to bore you because you have to learn at some point how to use the verb ennuyer. So I don't want to bore you in French would be je ne veux pas vous ennuyer. Je ne veux pas vous ennuyer. So I hope I'm not boring you, but this is a very useful verb because you will be bored at some point in your life, right? People will bore you, things will bore you, but hopefully not this lesson. Okay, so that's it, the verb ennuyer. So to finish off this very exciting lesson about the verb ennuyer, let's take a look at other verbs that are like ennuyer, nettoyer, to clean, appuyer, to press, employer, to employ or to use, and envoyer, to send. So remember what's common to all these verbs? When you conjugate them in the present tense, these are spelling change verbs. So the Y will change to an I in all of the forms except for the nous and the vous forms. And that's it. Well, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for accompanying me in this lesson all the way to the very end. If you found this helpful, I would appreciate it very much if you'd give it a like. Subscribers, as always, thank you so much for your support. To continue learning French and go on to another lesson, click on the video that appears here on your screen. And by the way, if you'd like to follow all of these lessons in order, be sure to go to my playlists and look for Binge-Worthy French Course. And you'll find all of these lessons in order from the very first order up to the latest release. Thanks again for watching. À bientôt.